Hello everyone, welcome to Definitely Chaos Friday. It is, as always, Chaos Friday, and it is definitely not another day of the week. If you think it is another day of the week, that's your fault. It's Friday, I don't care. Hello, anyway, welcome. Welcome Pyro, welcome Faye. Hello everybody, hello Nate. Hi. Well done Pyro for redeeming the pizza. You are the Tsar Lord. As always, we know, if it's Genshin time, Pyro's going to be the Tsar Lord. Conveyor belt sushi. Oh my gosh. I've only been to a place like that once. I went to, what was it? Yoshi's Sushi? That's hard to say. Sushi is just a hard word to say in general. I went to Yo Sushi once and it was great. And also, I don't know, they were having some sort of, someone had got some sort of student code from somewhere and everything was like at least half price. I think I had like a full curry for like £3. It was great. Yes, happy Friday. Absolutely. I will go and we'll make in 1 second. Yes, Pyro's got the right idea. Makes up for all your dissenting in the cult. Everyone who says it's Saturday is a heretic, and we will hunt you down and kill you. That's just the rules. Right, I'm going to go and get the plant. Here is the plant. Here it is. It's actually, like, gotten quite big. It used to be quite flat. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, there's one little leaf dying, but usual week, my tiny little plant. I can hold it that way, I guess. It's gonna fall out if I'm not careful. It's only a tiny little, like, pot in there, so yeah. Oh, I'm jealous that you'll get to go to sushi. I'll have to go at some point. I don't know where there is a Yo Sushi near me, actually. Or anything like that. I'll have to go and look. Oh! Spinny chair today. Doesn't want to work with us today. But Spot is going off this morning. Oh my goodness, this morning? Chloe. Apparently every 15 plates you eat, you get a gashapon? What, of like sushi? So you just get like a random bit of sushi? That is incredible. Twitch, you shouldn't have ads right now because I ran an ad on the starting screen. And that's supposed to leave it half an hour without any ads. Naughty Twitch, stop twitching. Oh, it's a toy. Oh, Lego sushi? That's amazing. That's so cute. Oh, I want Lego sushi. That is so cool. An ad for a game that looks weirdly like Monster Hunter. My guess is it's not Monster Hunter, but it might as well be. Butt sushi is hilarious. And I'm sure Buttspot thinks it's the most delicious form of sushi. Hey, well, right, this is a cursed thought. When you think about it, I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know which parts of the fish contain the best, like, meat for sushi. However, I am aware that in a lot of animals, the butt is quite muscular and has a lot of meat on it. And if this is true for fish, which I feel like it might not be because they're very shaped very differently to other animals. If this is true for fish, then butt sushi could very well exist. It does not sound delicious. Wasn't Monster Hunter, but was essentially Monster Hunter. Yup. I mean, like, every game ever, especially, like, mobile games do that now, don't they? They're like, look at this game, it's definitely not a rip-off. And you're like, okay. Okay. Arguably, fish do not have butts. I don't know. I know nothing about fish. Do fish? I mean, they've got to defecate of some description, because I remember my primary school biology or primary school science where they were like, these are the 7 things that a living thing does. And I think the word they used was excretion was one of the 7 things. I can't remember all of them, but I do remember that one because toilet humor is the most hilarious form of humor to a child. Trust me. When you have to entertain children, it's really easy. You just say, now we're going to go visit Uranus, and they get hysterical. And it's incredibly annoying. Depends on whether the butt is defined by form or function. Now, this is true. This is true. Buttspot, we're already talking about butts. There's not much more you can do. Oh, now I'm intrigued. I mean, I used to have fish when I was growing up, and yeah, obviously you clean the tank, but I don't think that there was, like, fish poo. Buzz, it must be really loving the combo. Yeah, this is for you, Buttspot. We love you, Buttspot. This is for you. The egg yolk character that has a little butt. I have no idea what you are talking about. Pretty sure his butt isn't functional, but it's still a butt. Ah! So, you're saying it's form. Fish do poo? Okay. I mean, I was quite young when we had the fish, so I probably didn't pay much attention. Okay, in that case, they do have butts, but if, as Nate is saying, butts... hello, Precious Gold! Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the talk about butts. If, as Nate is saying, butts are defined by form, then the fish doesn't have a butt. But it does poo. But in that case, if a butt is defined by form and the fish doesn't have a butt, where does the poo come from? I suppose. And now we're getting into the. Now we're getting into the. Yes, that's what I was gonna say, Faye. We're getting into. Is the butt the form, and the butthole the function part, right? Guzatama? Please do post a picture in the Discord. I want to see this character. Is it from like? Is it from something, or is it just like a character that someone has designed? Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's the thing, is if the fish has a butthole, then it can still defecate, but it may, like, it will just not also have a butt. Mind blown. Mind blown. Oh, well. What a cursed start to the stream. That's all I have to say. And this is... whose fault? It's Buttspot's fault. We did do it for Buttspot. This is true. All because of butt sushi. But anyway, long story short, I hope you enjoy your sushi, Faye. And you're not thinking about butt sushi while you're eating it. You know what? I haven't had sushi since becoming vegetarian, I don't think. No, I don't think I have. I haven't had any vegetarian sushi. I need to. Oh, I'm gonna look at it now. Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. That is definitely a butt. It's in general on the Discord if you're interested. I don't like. Is it just a little character that somebody has designed? Sure. Each to their own. Hopefully won't eat any butt sushi today. I hope so too. I hope you have a lovely time. I don't know where the character came from except Japan. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. If you whisked up Gutatama and made Tamago Nigiri. Is it Nigiri or Nigiri? Nigiri. It's Nigiri, isn't it? I can't pronounce things. Would that be butt sushi? Maybe. However, Guzatama doesn't just have a butt, it also has an entire body. So that you're reducing this poor character just to being a butt, which is quite honestly quite rude. Yeah. I'm with Pyro on this one. I don't really know how you found this, but Instagram, that tracks. Instagram is a cursed place. It would be more than just butt sushi, exactly. It would be everything sushi. Oh gosh, so right. Would everything sushi contain everything that's in an everything bagel? That's right, isn't it? Everything bagel, that's a thing you have in America. Maybe it's New York. I don't know. I've heard this phrase. I don't actually know what's in it. X to doubt. Pyro's rolling an insight check on you, Nate. I think we're all rolling insight checks on you. It's hard to tell where the butt ends and the rest begins. Well, how do we know where your butt ends and the rest begins? Tell me that. Honestly, so rude. Don't reduce people to butts, Nate. We do have everything bagels. It's just a lot of poppy seeds, sesame seeds, salt, etc. on it. Oh, so that everything refers to like the type of bagel that it is. So it's got like a bunch of different seeds on it. Oh, that's more boring than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be some sort of horrible cursed mixture of like every bagel filling ever. I'd eat that, to be fair. I'd probably only take a couple of bites, but everything seasoning is a thing? Like allspice? That sort of thing? Just all the toppings. Well, that's boring. I had a very delicious roll for lunch today. So what happens, what we normally have in my house, we normally do like an online shop with Sainsbury's, but Sainsbury's online shops are a bit shit. And to be honest, we used to do the Tesco's ones and they're also a bit shit. So I think generally just online shops are a bit shit. We have this thing in Rochester called a garbage plate. There's every possible fried thing in a stack. Oh my god, I would definitely not eat that. But it sounds amazing. Yeah, to be fair, Pyro, you're probably right. It probably exists somewhere in America, let's face it. You guys, like, occasionally have nice food, and then most of the time I see American food and I'm like, ugh. No offense. And I know that my experience of American food is just like the tourist places in Florida, but it, like, everything is bland and horrible. Yes, so, yeah, back on topic. Thank you, Faye. Yes, you are entirely right. This is one of the many issues. They do sometimes replace things with random things that don't make sense. At Christmas, my dad tried to order some wrapping paper, and we got crackers instead. And we were like, these do not serve the same function, Sainsbury's. Yeah. Oh, one time, although this might have been Tesco's, I can't remember. One time, there was a bag. They put the vegetables like in the little bags. There was a little bag. It had a label on it. It said 1 onion. That is what we had ordered. 1 onion. There was not an onion in the bag. It was a potato. Like, why? It wasn't even that they'd replaced it with the potato. It was in the wrong bag, and it was like, what is going on? Oh, you're right. They do deep fry everything as well, don't you guys? Where I grew up, it's almost impossible to find vegetarian food. Ugh. Even veggies are cooked in lard. Ugh, that's like Burger King over here. They cook everything on the same grill. It sucks. I feel like you would all deep fry the oil if you could, yes. It just stays oil. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, many problems, including them just not giving us things that we need, that we asked for, that were really simple things. And like all of these things, and also the reason that one of the reasons is that our last shop, we only got half of it because the other half was covered in milk because someone's milk spilled everywhere. This is like the 4th time this has happened. Once it was a bottle of wine. But yeah, so all of these problems, and so my parents were like, right, let's just go to the shop now, which they both hate doing and I hate doing, but they went today and got everything they wanted. They got many things cheaper. They probably bought more than they should have done. But they did get these really nice rolls, which were weirdly salty, but very nice. And I had falafel in my sandwich. It's the entire story just to tell you I had falafel in my sandwich. But yeah. Yeah, I think like this is an interesting thing because I obviously, like, I live with my parents. My brother lives with us as well. And he's said on so many times, he's like, I will go to the shops because he actually, for some reason, enjoys grocery shopping. I think it chills him out a little bit because he works full time in a school, and you know that's a lot. So, and like, you know, the school he works in, same school that I work in, it's very close to Sainsbury's, and he was like, I'll go, let me go. I like doing it, but because my parents are like, we can't possibly let Matt do the shopping, and I keep going, let him do the shopping. You hate it, I hate it, he likes it. Let him do the thing he likes. You know. Oh my god, no. Faye, no. I know that you guys deep fry turkey, but like, I've seen so many like videos from firefighters being like, guys, stop doing it. It's really bad. Yeah, I don't ever, like, I hate working with children, and I do it quite a lot. The thing is, to be fair, the kind of things that I normally do with children, not the tutoring that I was doing last year, but like the kind of things I normally do, which will be like my things at the planetarium, or like, although like the show that I'm currently doing, those kind of things are okay. A, because they're with primary school children, which actually aren't too bad compared to secondary school children, in my opinion. And B, you're like their exciting thing. And so I get to deal with them for like an hour, and then I get to deal with them for like an hour, and then they piss off. And B, I'm not like responsible for their behavior. That's on their teachers. So that's the best kind of working with children, I think. Oh God, pressure cooking turkey. Don't. Just roast the turkey. That's what you're supposed to do. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. People are silly. Easier to boss kids around than adults? No. Adults, you just need to speak like you know what you're doing, and any adult that has like a shred of what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's gone out of my brain. What? Yeah. Oh God. Like the opposite of self-respect. Oh, what is it? What am I trying to say? Like, I can't even think of like a word that a different word that means the same thing. Like self-doubt. Let's go with that. Any adult that has like a shred of self-doubt, if you talk with enough confidence, will do what you say. Unless they're like a straight white man. But anyway, and kids will not do what you say. None of them, even the nice ones. And a lot of kids also don't understand what you try and tell them to do, and they might try and do what you say, but they just don't get it. That's my experience anyway. Like, you can say to a kid so many times, look, this is my elongated, slowed down, very simplified explanation for how to times things by 100, and they still won't get it. But that's a different thing. But anyway, used to ride my bike around the neighborhood and see random dudes in lounge chairs. Oh my God. Oh, this is just the most American scene I can possibly imagine. And I hate it. You've never seen someone deep fry turkey. Good. I'm glad. Was about to disagree, then remembered how stubborn I am. Fair enough, yeah. I'll need to find it. I'll tell you what, after the stream, Am sent me a TikTok, and it was very funny, and I'll have to put it in the Discord. It was like, it was basically like a Australian like improv group, and they were doing Whose Line Is It Anyway? And the prompt was things that straight men, things straight men would never say, and it was really, really funny. And like, they did it so well, because it was like funny things, but it was nothing that was like really horrible or awful things, you know. It was things like, hey, I think we should talk about our feelings, was one of them, you know, that kind of thing, you know. I'd actually love to see a social experiment. So would I. I'd like to see that too. Just to see if the adults follow instructions. Yeah, you know what? I've seen some things similar to this. Like, I saw someone did a social experiment where they drew like a square on the pavement, and then they put on a hard hat and a high-vis jacket, had a clipboard, and sort of stood near. Actually, no, I don't think they even had someone stand near it, or they did different versions of it or something, but they literally just painted a square on the pavement and everybody went around it. You know, or if someone with a high-vis jacket and a clipboard tells you to do something in the street, people just do it. It's insane. But yeah, it is really interesting. Also, it is another one of the things that would make it impossible to really properly study that, is that depending on who the person is that is giving the instructions, different people will have different reactions to that. Like, if it is a straight white man, a lot of people will just accept that or whatever. If that person is a woman, some people will not listen to her, whatever she says, you know, like, and yeah, it could produce hilarious results. Absolutely. The Milgram experiment. Oh, do tell us. Extremely dark. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. We don't ask for directions. No, but also, I don't know if that's just a British thing, because we're very stubborn here in Britain. Oh god, yeah, not the Stanford prison experiments. They're not. That's not. They were not done ethically. It was pushing a button that appeared to hurt someone. What? I think maybe you spelled a word wrong, or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Incorporate that. Nate! Shh! Nate, don't mention the TTRPG episode where you killed us all. I was in that. People do stuff you tell them if you look like you're in a position of authority. They do. Yep. A man painted fake arrows in IKEA and people still followed them. Amazing. Or interestingly though, I feel like if you put fake arrows in places now, unless it's somewhere where that is the norm, like, I don't know, a queue in a theme park, I feel like people might not necessarily follow them because there are a lot of, like, COVID one-way systems still, like, on walls and stuff but aren't actually being used. So that would be interesting to see if that's changed, if the pandemic sort of lockdown and all of that has changed people's perception of those. Thank you for the Wikipedia link! Oh, that hurt someone. Okay. Yep. The thing is, the thing with yours, your episode though, Nate, is like, I'm glad that was based on something that was actually done in real life, because that's really interesting. Because I was wondering, I was like, when you said, oh yeah, people do whatever you tell them to do, and I was sitting here going, but we were playing in a game that we were trying to record in a certain amount of time, and so we just went, hey, this is what the GM, this is the GM story. I guess we go with it. You know, because that's how you normally play a game if you're recording it, or because you don't normally have time for all of the things that like players normally do, you know. But yeah, no, that's really interesting that it's based on real science. Nice. According to subtitles, Nate is called Late. Tracks. The late Nate the Great. Please don't be late. Please don't be the late Nate. That wouldn't be very nice. We like Nate now. Present Nate. Oh, shall we actually, like, play the game that I said we were here to play? Chaos! Butts and unethical science experiments. Welcome. Let's do Stream Raiders first. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. Hello? Hello? No. Come back. There it is. Okay. Right. We are starting the stream. I say starting the stream. We're about half an hour in now. We're starting the Stream Raiders on an unknown. So that's fun. The GM's just one more source of authority we blindly follow. Absolutely. Unless you're my players. No, it's entirely my... So, oh, I don't know if I told you guys this. A few weeks ago, my players went so far off the rails that I had to take 10 minutes out to plan an encounter. And none of the things they were fighting existed before said encounter. It wasn't even that they fought someone they shouldn't have fought or whatever. But basically, I really wanted this campaign that I'm running for them. Where should we go? I'm going to put us here. Death from above. I really wanted this campaign to feel like more of an open world, and that it was something that they could do whatever they liked with. And I was, and I'm so much of a yes and. person. And so, like, the minute they want to do anything, I'm like, yeah, I want to let you do the thing. Unless it makes absolutely no sense, you know. And so I had written, they were traveling over these mountains, and I'd written in my notes, oh, they'll be able to get there quicker if this character uses their knowledge of the underground tunnels in these mountains. Simple as that. That is it. And she decided to do that, and I was like, great, it's going to take you X amount of time quicker. And then she was telling all of the rest of the party about the, like, mushroom people that she met in the tunnels, and then I was like, what if I brought them back? That would be so cute. And so I brought one of them back just for fun. And I shouldn't have done. Because then she started asking it all these questions and was like, oh, we're looking for this thing. And then she went to me, they were looking for or one of the characters was looking for a flower that I had said grew, like, deep in underground. I had intended for, I'm actually gonna switch off the Stream Raiders now and go on to Genshin while I tell this story. But before I carry on, join the Stream Raiders team. Links in chat. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I told them about this flower. I had intended the flower to exist in the mines of the town that they were headed towards. And I'd written out a whole thing of how they could find it, and all of that. And then she was like, would it make sense for this flower to exist in these tunnels? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like, why wouldn't they? These are really deep tunnels under this mountain, you know? And they literally connect to the Underdark. So like, then she was asking all these questions like, oh, can we find the flower? And I improv'd this entire session where they went through these tunnels, like talking to the various people that lived there, to, like, find this flower, including a bunch of druids who this character knew lived there. And there was talk of them potentially fighting said druids. And I was like, now, I know that as a DM and as a GM, you can finagle things and make things easier or harder or whatever. I also know that if they decide to fight these druids, they will die because they were very powerful druids and I wasn't about to nerf them just because they're level 3, you know? But anyway, why is there a fox down there? That's cute. So they didn't fight them in the end and it was okay, but they did find the flower. And I was sort of, they asked these druids how to find them, and I was like, well, these druids, did I go down too far? I think I did. I did, didn't I? No, it's down here. And yeah, I was like, well, the druids aren't going to just tell them. To be continued.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be.
But long story short, I got the druids to, like, bargain with them to give them the location of the flower, and they ended up fighting a bunch of a spectator and a bunch of gazers in the tunnels that I hadn't planned for at all. And that was this whole entire session, and it was great. If you don't go in guns blazing Space Marine style, you ain't doing it right. That's not my players' style. They are not a very violent party, which is good because I'm bad at balancing encounters. Anyway, I'm sure this part of the story quest that we were doing on Wednesday will not be upsetting at all.
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
I hope that that doesn't work like accidentally teleporting inside a wall and that kind of thing, because that would be a very upsetting thing to happen.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Makes perfect sense.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Chaos! Today is the day! Just twist the story in such a way that your character obtains a bolter? A bolter? What do you mean by bolter? Like, runs away?
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
That sounds less than ideal.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
Is that what we're gonna do? It sounds scary.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
Not this time, Paimon. You stayed behind last time, not this time. You're coming. In your dreams.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
That's a large deal. Yep, placing your consciousness somewhere else does seem pretty crazy.
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you. Oh, fine. Paimon's coming too.
Yep, it's easier to enter a cognitive realm while present in a physical object. It makes perfect sense. The bolter is a gun. Ah, that makes sense. Which is essentially the love child of an assault rifle and an RPG. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
Why can't she come with us? Hey, Bob Dim! Welcome in. How is it going? Here we go.
I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed.
That's because it's Chaos Friday, Yomiko. By normal human standards, it's used as a mounted gun, but Space Marines can carry it around like it weighs nothing. Of course they are fucking Space Marines. So, I have very little Warhammer knowledge, okay? But I do know a tiny bit about Space Marines. I've played it once with a very good friend of mine. He got his cool-looking skeletons to play as, and he was like, here are my Space Marines that I painted when I was like 7. You can have these. I did win. I had a very lucky roll, but I did win. Live to fight another day. Me too. And that's what we love to hear. Isn't it, were you saying it's really, really cold where you are at the minute? Was that you? I hope you're warm. I am actually quite warm. The last few days have been very mild here. Yes, the Necrons! Oh god, they were terrifying. Isn't the Space Marines contradictory? You'd think. Oh gosh, I hope it's warm for you. But yeah, our heating has decided that it doesn't work when it's cold, but now that it's mild, it is going to work, and so it's warmer now. Like, because while it was cold, it wouldn't go above sort of 18, no matter how high you set it. And now it will go up however high you want it to go. So it's been really warm the last couple of days as we've tried to sort of figure out what's going on. Yeah, but Necrons are terrifying. As the community calls them, the weeaboo space communists. Oh dear.
By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Okay. Yep, when it's cold, and when it's warm. Absolutely. But heating's supposed to keep... The central heating's supposed to keep you the right temperature. It's not very good at it.
Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens.
Or you could, help us.
I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Oh yeah, Miko is fully making all of this
For
up,
my
I'm
sake,
sure.
and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
I hope we can bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
Yup. We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
I wonder how warm it is in a realm of consciousness. Time for depression. Sad times. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a lot. I think that the Shogun being missing is probably quite bad for Inazuma. Whoa.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
I turned it up slightly, but I don't want to turn it up too high, otherwise we'll lag again. Oh, I think we made it. Still going. Yep, just like that. Pure and simple. No complications here. Hey, Jazz, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Nick, could you shout out Jazz for me, please? I hope you're doing well. Yep, as if nothing happened. Nothing has changed.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in?
Oh,
and
no.
how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
Oh, the realm of consciousness is like the Feywild. I understand. This bad. All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then.
Yeah, A's been here a while.
Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too.
How could they, like, one of them possibly win against the other? I guess that's the question, isn't it?
You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps.
That's true. The puppet doesn't have the boob sword.
Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Why couldn't you do that the first time?
Final duel? So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Oh, don't make me start singing. No, I don't want to curse it.
The time our duels
Oh.
took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of
Hello.
nations.
Whoa. Oh, okay. What the fuck is
Energy
this?
they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the wind
Interesting.
they ignited,
Okay.
sufficient to
Whoa.
penetrate minds
She has a
and
mech
crush
now?
dreams.
Oh, that was rude. Why move?
You
Whoa, no
have
thank you.
endured. I will endure forever.
Okay.
Shine down.
Where?
Witness the final calamity.
Attack the flower rimmers with Electro. Oh, this is a shield. Oh, okay. It's like that bit at the end of Edge of Eternity. Okay. You've got to get the shield, otherwise you just die. I guess. Ah! I'm going to try and stay behind her. This kind of... Oh, this feels like... that would be a smart thing to do. Ah! No, don't hit me. What is this?
Eternity
Okay.
is in my hand.
Okay, okay. Okay. What? Oh, goodness. Okay.
Remove all obstacles.
Ah! Ah! Oh, this isn't going to go well.
Into
I'm not quite sure. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? I've got plot armor. Oh, goodness. Ah! No, I'm running out of stamina. Oh, stop moving. It's really annoying when you do that. Come here. Ah! What are you doing now? Okay. Hello. Oh, I'm coming! I'm gonna do it! Okay, we're fine. Ah! Why don't I get a mech as the Raiden Shogun? Like, that's not fair. I want a cool mech. Is this what she has instead of the boob sword? Oh. She's got a cool, weird mech thing. Okay, okay. Oh, no thank you. What are you doing? Oh, I hate this one. Ah! How do I get out of the way of this one? Do I just have to dodge like that? I'm running out of stamina. Ah!
Transcend all constraints. Shine down.
Woo! You know what, Nate? I had not thought about jumping. I forgot that jumping was a thing. You can tell that I learnt to play games with Zelda games. Ah! Oh, it's... Please don't survive that. Yes, a much bigger boob sword. Absolutely.
This is the end. You have won.
AI versus A. I like that. Definitely doesn't have the same design as the Hersher of Thunder from Honkai. I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure they are entirely different and legally distinct. Yeah, why don't I get the instant kill? Probably because I'm fighting the Raiden Shogun. For some reason, I'm holding back by not going ham and attacking it. Yeah, because I don't want to get hit.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit.
Here comes the Depresso. I thought the Depresso was just that she'd been here for a really long time.
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens.
I think she's done all of her thinking. I think we're done with the thinking time now.
And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Musou Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me.
Aww. If only I had gained this respect for AI sooner than this. Yeah, we might have avoided a lot.
I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her.
Why does it say the previous Shogun above Makoto, but every other time they've mentioned Makoto, it didn't say that? Yep, it's her sister's boob sword. I'm not sure if that's better either.
When I clasped Musou Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again.
You do that, Pyro. You have that Depresso. You enjoy that sweet, sweet Depresso.
It was at once A familiar feeling, and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet, her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
Ooh, we did it!
I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool.
Aw.
You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
I'm confused. Does this puppet have feelings? I thought it was like a robot. I guess if you're saying it's AI, that's where the nebulous area is, right? The puppet is a shadow, yes.
I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future.
It's not the only puppet in Genshin with feelings. Gosh, could the balladeer also have feelings? Wow. Is that who we're talking about here?
Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat?
What balladeer? Yeah, there's no balladeer here. He doesn't matter. He definitely won't show up again in the future and be bad news.
It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Sakura! Muso Ishin is glowing.
Hello, A.
Oh.
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
That's true. Nate's only on Liyue. He doesn't know who we're talking about. Shh! Spoilers!
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Oh no! Depresso indeed. There's no sixth harbinger. There is no sixth harbinger in Ba Sing Se.
Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart.
Aww.
Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me.
That defeats the point, I guess.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry.
Yep. Everybody learn from A's story. Listen to your siblings.
I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
I want to know more!
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
Let's nobody tell her. Yeah, nobody tell her. I think that would be bad.
But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain.
The sword?
Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
What is it? Depresso indeed. Oh.
The light turned into a seed?
Wait,
The
no.
miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
She's gonna go back in time and plant the Sakura tree. Is that what it is?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you.
This is very pretty.
Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Aww. You say that was depressing, but I think it was mostly positive. I swear I ain't crying. Never. We all know you're not crying, Pyro. After leaving the realm of consciousness and returning to the shrine, you relay everything to Yaimiko.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
My sister turned into a tree. That's rough, buddy. Yep. Oh, I want to rewatch Avatar. Oh, no, I don't. I have so much to watch and so much to do, and yeah. No, I don't.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
It really is.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
Thanks for the luck, Nate. I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems.
Can you imagine if we were 500 years late? Oops. Another Conria. Stream Raiders time. Hey, 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 hey. Let's do it. Okay. We've got quite a lot of enemies, but there's quite a lot of us. So, killing field, like right in the middle here. They're probably going to go sideways. I'll put one over here. Let's go with that. Let's go. Kill them. I was correct that they did split up and go sideways. And I chose the bigger side, which is good. Do, 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 do. I think we're going to have no trouble with this one. Oh, I think my Centurion's gone down. Yeah, get them. Oh yeah, we did it, everybody. Well done. Well done. Akboot. Akboot. Achboot? I don't know. Enjoy your healer scroll. Musagas, enjoy your paladin scrolls. And Sorcerim, enjoy your barbarian scroll. Yay. Oh! I get balloon buster scrolls as well. I don't think I have upgraded that one very much. So that's good. Barbarian scrolls. Yes. Upgrade my arm. We can upgrade the barbarian. Upgrade. And we can upgrade. Where's the balloon buster? Down there. Oh, I have upgraded it a couple. That's all right, actually. 4. Level 4. Pretty good. Okay. Another level. Beastfolk treasure. We found the area where the Shadow Army is regrouping. Let's defend the land that belongs to the beasts. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, we've got some warriors over here. We've got some over here. A few dotted around there. I feel like the middle is a good place for this one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna place a mage. I might go... I'm going to go right slap bang in the middle. See how it goes. Oh, I always forget some battle plans. Here you go. Have some battle plans to vibe to. What even are my quests? 5 assists from buffing, kill 3 melee units, place centurions, 10 units to level 10, 5 war beasts. Okay. I haven't placed a war beast today. I can do that next. Place those units, everyone. If you'd like to join the Stream Raiders team, the link is in chat. It's also up here at the top of the screen. The Honkai song goes, just a drop of water suffices. Still, I wish to embrace the world with my thoughts, which perfectly fits that story. It does. That's lovely. I like that song. That lyric, I mean. That sounds very nice. Right. Let's go back to talking about the sacred Sakura, I guess. And I'm very glad that we were able to return precisely to this point in time. Otherwise, we would have had a lot of problems.
And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
Good.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Quite possibly.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Why am I getting these weird explanatory little notes on the subtitles here? That says, perhaps a higher power and above Istaroth? Is that a name we've heard before? Because I don't recognise it. The song of a man who made himself a villain because he wanted to change the world. Well, that is many villains' origin story, isn't it? I always think that more interesting villains are the ones that are kind of right. Like Killmonger in the Black Panther movie. Like, he's right. He's right. He's just a dick about it, you know? And, you know, when you think about it, like, if we are talking about Marvel movies, you know, Thanos is right. He's also a huge dick about it, but he is right. Like, the problem exists, and he is right that it's a problem. His solution, bad. You know? And I think those are the more interesting villains, right? They're the more interesting villains because it gives them a much... Well, if we're talking about wills and the strength of wills, it gives them a much stronger will, you know? Other than just... If it's just like, I want money and power, that's less interesting, you know? Except Otto was actually given interesting writing. Fair. Fair. Yeah. It can be quite interesting.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there.
Except it hasn't. Haha.
You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
What about now?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Oh my god! So this like sacred tree that is the embodiment of the previous Archon's consciousness. And Yae Miko's just like, I'm a fox. I'm gonna carve it like a fox. Miko! Have some respect!
Now we see who's pulling the strings.
Oh my goodness.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
Now we have a perpetual paradox? Yep. Where did the sacred Sakura originally come from? Exactly. This is why you don't mess with time in your fiction stories, because it can get very messy very easily.
And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not?
Yup.
Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yeah, no need to say it like that, Miko, thank you. Yes, I was, as a matter of fact.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space.
Did I fuck it up? It is now an object with no origin. Absolutely.
Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient.
Clearly not.
Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Wow. Miko is thanking us? Thanking us? This is never going to happen again. Let's make the most of it.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared.
How do you know I'm not an Archon too?
My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
Yeah, because we're friends, eh? I know that's not a concept you're familiar with.
You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
I'll be mean to everyone if I want, Pyro.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down?
Yeah, you probably should calm down.
After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her.
Pish posh. Semantics.
I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
I hope moving forward also includes a little bit of time to rest and, like, cry. And not just bottle things up, eh? That's bad.
I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then.
So she's like Kokomi.
She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
But hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
I love when you get to pick an option and it's like, actually the Traveller said both. Time to do that new weekly, boss. Good luck to you. The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front, doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past.
There we go.
Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Yeah, I feel like if you were less patronising, people might listen to you more. Started making a lasagna for dinner. Oh, I haven't had lasagna in ages. Finish the cheese sauce, finish the bolognese. Oh no, no lasagna sheets! Oh, that is the most important part of lasagna. I can't really help you there. Oh no. Well, at least you managed to get some. You know, that could have had a much worse... well, I say it could have had a much worse outcome. You could have used like normal pasta and just ended up with like a lasagna flavoured tomato pasta, I guess. Bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese with cheese sauce, I guess. Most of the time I start cooking and I don't know what I'm going to make at the end of it, so yeah. This happens frequently to me. I frequently go, oh, I don't have that ingredient, better change what I'm making and make something else.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
I don't think so. Yeah, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But at least you've got the lasagna sheets now. Is bolognese even classified as a sauce? I guess if you're like... If you put the, like, meat... I'm assuming you're making a meat bolognese. If you put the meat in it, then it's then more than a sauce. But you can make, like, bolognese sauce without that. You know? The look. I know. I know. The look is brilliant. She's like, I will smite you down.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done.
You call this a frivolity? Wow. Wow. Wow.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Yay!
Really? That's huge news!
You know the funny thing? I haven't even done that quest that gets you out of Ritu yet, technically, the travel permit one.
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the guard still tries to stop us. It's really funny. Yay! We did it! Have I finished the quest? Was that the quest finishing? I guess. Hello. Oh no, there's still more.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma. But I am prepared for them.
Question time. Loho. That's me. About the challenges.
Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions.
I mean, I can take a picture now. I don't know if they're going to stick around after this. Oh wait, I can't take a picture now. I can take a screenshot. One-time opportunity. I know. Well, we'll find out. See if they see if they stick around.
For example, I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Priorities?
Honestly, Miko, many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the gaze of the gods.
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty.
50 million Mora? Yes, please. Give me the monies.
But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty, but a joy, too. She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the gods' attention, then so do the people of the future.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the centuries of dueling. You're not tired? Would you like a sleep?
To put it bluntly, it was constant torture, with no end in sight.
Yikes. Surprised the Traveler doesn't start charging Archons to save their nation? Yeah. This is a good business we got going on there. There's still 4 more nations to go. We could make a lot of Mora.
Faced with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times.
Hello!
Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life.
Welcome, Joey Mania. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Settle yourselves down. My name's Chloe, if you didn't already know. Hello, welcome in. We're playing Genshin at the minute. I'm very behind on, like, everything. So, story quest times. Yeah, please do come on in. I never know what to say when there's a raid. We chat about all kinds of things. This afternoon, we started the stream. We started talking about whether butts were defined by form or function. So, yeah, if you like craziness and you then you're in the right place. And of course, Joey, I hope you had a fantastic stream. Raid is always awkward, right? I don't know why. It's like everybody's just, you know, it's just friends. It's just your community to mine. But it's always like, oh wow, we do love them. We do. And thank you so much for trusting your community with me. Trusting me with your community. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, if you need to go away and have a rest, have a drink, get away from the computer for a bit or whatever, absolutely, you do that. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. I hope you stick around. I trust you with them, but I don't trust them with you. To be fair, same right back. I trust you with my community, but I don't trust Pyro with anybody else. Anywho, because I'm a law whore, we're asking the Shogun lots of questions. And we asked her about being fighting her double for 500 years. Love you, Pyro! Butt spot, that was a incredibly well-timed butt. I will say that too.
Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated. And through it all, you also had your part to play.
What, little old me? No.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard.
Sure.
It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
Escape? What? Shh. It's okay. Nate's not running any games for me at the minute, so he can't kill me. Ha ha. Ha ha. That's fair. I deserve that.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Gotta wait for tickets for Tomorrowland? Ooh. Well, can't be lurking. Oh, I see. Oh, as in, I'll be lurking in the shadows. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Good luck. I hope you get the tickets you want.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too.
Yeah, Miko.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
I forgot that I know why it's still active, Pyro. It's still active because I never turn it off. Because if I turn it off, I'll forget to turn it back on again. It's really bad. No, tell you what. I'm gonna write myself a note right now. Right now, I'm gonna write it on my screen. I'm gonna write Cult of the Lamb extension. And I will remember to turn it off / on. There we go. Hopefully. But for now, it there, I guess. Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder if it will still contribute to the totem. I mean, it's connected to my account, but it's obviously not live, so we'll have to find out on Sunday. Wait, Sunday's tomorrow. Wow. Time flies. Yaimiko said she was placing her god...
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort, and the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
Yaimiko.
Some words are not to be passed on.
Yeah, you can't... Right. Now, I don't know if this is just because... Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Pyro. It is Friday today. I forgot. It's Friday. Sunday is in 2 days' time. I'm definitely not a heretic. But, hey. Taking this. I don't know if this is just because I'm probably neurodivergent and undiagnosed, but I don't understand how I'm expected to know that that is something that Yaimiko does not want to be passed on if she doesn't say, hey, I don't want you to tell people this. Like, right? Does anybody else have this? There are some things that are really, 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 really obvious. Like if someone's like, I killed a man, I'm not going to go and tell someone unless... Actually, no, I probably would tell the police unless there was extenuating circumstances. That's a really bad example. But, you know, whereas that, just to like a comment of, I'm placing my god in your hands or something, whatever it was that she said. That's not really obvious. And I always find, like, this is why my ex-boyfriend was displeased with me, because he found out that I just, you know, talked about our sex life to people. And he was like, oh, I don't like you doing that. And I was like, well, why didn't you say? No, I won't tell anyone you've committed murder. It's all good. It's all good. No telltales here. No tattles. Tattles? Tattletales? Telltales? I don't know.
Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood.
Well, fuck you then.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Okay.
But I am prepared for them.
I have no other questions. They're still here. We're gonna take a picture with the boy. I don't know why it's with the boy, but it is. Where's my camera? Oh, I don't have it out. I never take pictures. Both in Genshin and in real life, actually. Where's the camera? A pretty camera. I want the camera. Yay! Oh, the bird got in the way. No, 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 no. Get out. Get out of here, bird! Remove. Bye. This is better. No! Zhao! Don't do that! Don't do your idle animation right now. Look at me. Hello? Buddy. Buddy, I know you're sad. I know you're sad. I need you to smile for me. We're posing for a picture. Stop being sad. That's better. Thank you, buddy. There we go. That was way too much hard work. Okay, well, I guess that we did the quest. Yes, we did. We did do the quest. That's good. How much sacred sacrifice? Oh, I haven't got many electric sigils. That's probably because I did the thing last time. How many primo gems do I have? Probably not very many. Oh! Well, we can have one wish. Time to do the Raiden weekly boss. Oh, good luck. We can do one wish. Worth a try. Oh, okay. Well, at least, you know, at least it's Constellation Jean. That's good. She's one of my main characters. But also, that's sad. Yeah, rip Al Haytham. Ugh. We don't even get a new character. We just get Jean. But hey ho. At least she's one of the characters that I use. Like that. Oh wow. Spiraling Tempest increases the pulling speed of Gale Blade after holding for more than 1 second. I never do that. And increases the damage dealt by 40%. Oh well, at least there's more damage. Hey! I love that her constellation is a lion and it does kind of look a little bit like the Leo Minor. Oh no, no it doesn't. No, I'm thinking of Ursa Minor. Okay, never mind. Right. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Right. So, we need to do, I believe, 2 more quests before I can do the interlude chapter. Yeah, we need to do Ito's quest and we need to do wherever that Wherefore Did the Spirit Stone Descend one. Yeah, I know it's a lion because she's a lion fang knight, exactly. But I was thinking of a different constellation, which was sad. It's this one, isn't it? Here we go. Talk to Catherine in Inazuma City. I will do that. Let's go. I do like Jean. I think she's sweet and needs to have a rest. Now we bully Ito? Oh dear. That's sad. Aw! Little beetles.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Sounds like a job for us then.
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Of course I did. I'm very special.
Just another day on the job for us.
Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
I see.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
Weren't the Oni also the like immortal warriors in the first Tomb Raider game that we played, or was it the second one? I think it was the first one.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
No kidnapping. Kidnapping bad. Stealing things, that's fine. Kidnapping bad.
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler.
Yeah.
She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
He has a gang, but I have Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
Yeah, we'll throw Paimon at him. We'll do a fastball special with Paimon.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go ask around.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
I love how like we go on all of these quests for the Adventurers Guild,
Asking around
and then we never actually finish them.
hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Okay. Hello.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
What? Yeah. Catherine is a robot that I don't think ever leaves her booth.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Ito's best boy? I haven't met him yet. I'm excited.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Yeah, he did.
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
The pencil arm man. Amazing. Amazing. Well, it is Stream Raiders time. Let's have a battle. While we interrupt this poor guy's story, we will fight. I'm gonna go a haste spell because we're quite far away. Let's go. Let's do this. Get them. Look at that! What's that? It's a healer. That's a cool skin. It's like rainbow, pastel rainbow. I love pastel rainbow. Go, go, go! Get them. Well, that was pretty easy. We win! Puyurafi, enjoy your Paladin Scrolls. Smeris, enjoy your Buster Scrolls. And Relintel, enjoy your Buster Scrolls. Yeah, I got a Barbarian Scroll. I only just upgraded the Barbarian. Okay, shall we go this way or this way? Let's go around the outside. I feel like we're doing well today. Let's do the harder one. Canal. The Great Canal rushes through all this territory. If we follow it, we will encounter the Shadow Army for sure. Let's go. Right, I need to place a War Beast before I forget. I need to place a War Beast. Here it is. Oh, that's in the middle. Over here, down here. They'll come at us. Oh, that's our ally. There's an ally there. Let's go near him. We need to protect him. Nice. There we go. All right, if you want to join the Stream Raiders team, link is in the chat. It's also up here. And you can join our battle in half an hour. Woo! All right. Sorry, guy. Continue your story. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. Okay? Sounds like Boris Johnson.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
I feel that.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
But how does he get money, I wonder? Steal it! Good for him.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
That makes sense.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
Just a tad.
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
Yeah, just Robin Hood your money. That's the best way to go about it, right? Absolutely. Stealing from big corporations isn't stealing anyway, so. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Pyro. Like, why did he cough? Like, you don't normally put coughs in a script unless they're, like, they've got some sort of point to them. Oh, no. COVID in Inazuma. That's it. Sakoku degree back in force.
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, 2 more people to talk to. Let's go.
Is there anything that would satisfy my taste?
But this is Japan, not China. Yeah, but maybe they're more
Arataki
sensible than the
Ito?
rest of us.
Oh yeah, I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
But what? What did he do, allegedly?
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You mean he's not smart enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets.
Okay. But Liyue immune system is rock solid in this game? Perhaps.
Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart.
What?
I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here.
I beg to
He used
differ.
to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
Sometimes kids are incredibly smart and incredibly difficult to outsmart. You know? It depends what you're doing, but just because they're a kid does not mean that you are going to have an easy time.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Rude.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding.
Of course she did.
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
That makes sense.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I think I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
He does a little bit.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
He does sound like the sort of guy that would do something incredibly stupid.
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Okay, one more. One more piece of news. From a guard.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
I know that. Tell me something I don't.
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, hi!
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case.
Fair.
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
You could at least pretend to be a different Oni. Yeah, how do you know it wasn't a different Oni? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
This sounds like behavior of somebody attempting to protect somebody else, to me.
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
If I had my glasses on, they would be down my nose right now. Sir? Sir? Think about what you are saying.
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, he's been through it. He has been through it. So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryu Commission.
At the time, Arataki put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo-Sara to finally secure his vision.
Gosh.
The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
The evidence is not solid, but the motives seem valid enough.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
So the only evidence they have is that he suddenly and inexplicably confessed.
We still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
So what I think this tells us is that they don't have any hard evidence, they only have his word. And while a confession is normally enough, in this case, it sounds very much like it was not him. We'll find out though, I'm sure. Inazuma is so pretty. I mean, the whole game is so pretty. Even a confession's not enough nowadays? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Because people can do things like this. They can either confess under duress or they can confess to protect someone else. You know, any of those kind of things.
Hello. We'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryu Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Rude!
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Bit rude.
How much more are we talking about here?
Trust Paimon to focus on the Mora.
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora up front, plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Fucking hell, mate.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryu Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
That is quite a good deal, to be fair.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
What has this got to do with anything? Is it Robin Hood?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
I don't think it's Robin
The
Hood.
crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Aww.
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him.
This is so
But
wholesome.
when the
Oh,
Crimson
no.
Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good
Oh,
news,
I don't think it's going to
he
end.
was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me, or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
Oh, he's
Don't
got a
worry
little
about me.
photo.
No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Aww.
That's it? What about the little blue pony?
That ended better than I was expecting. I was kind of thinking that the humans might have killed the blue Oni, so I'm glad that they didn't.
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue pony was just an innocent little kid.
Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Ooh.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
This sounds like a bad line of slightly racist thinking going on here. So she's saying I didn't find any evidence of him having like a criminal past, but because he is an Oni, oh, it means that it's quite likely he would do a crime. Step back, ma'am.
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Yeah, just a bit racist. Just a bit. Ugh.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
The only crime he does is not doing more damage. That's fair. More than fair.
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
You're a terrible detective.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
So she's racist and also is not going to look past a confession on a page.
The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
Stop being racist, Paimon.
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Paimon is too impressionable. I'll say that much.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans.
How convenient!
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
This seems like not a very good detective move again. Hear this rumor that I heard? Yeah, that is a lot of brute strength.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems a bit unfair to me. Yeah, seems a bit racist to me.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
Who makes porridge out of beans? Is that a thing you can do?
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Capitalist.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yoshiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Off we go! Okay. Oh. Yes, that's my new quest. I know. Let's go! Yoshiori Island. Oh, I haven't unlocked that one yet. Where's closest? Here? Let's go here. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, this is the one with all the lightning. Yes, of course it is. Which way are we going? This way. Let's go. Whee! Yes, don't want to fight that. Thank you very much. Not right now. Okay, so he's going to be in this area somewhere. I think the domain might be underground. Yeah, no. I would need to prepare if I was going to do something like that. Okay.
Ito should be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
It's immune to Animo and Ice? Yeah, that would be real bad. A real bad team for that. Okay, right, let's see. Wrong button! This one. Where am I going? Oh! That, worked, apparently? And now we go this way? I didn't see anything, but, hey, the marker is over here, so... I guess we found him? Talk to Paimon about countermeasures. Okay.
Could that be him? Is that
Aha!
Arataki Ito?
Found him!
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
Can I not?
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Yeah, but he'll be, like, in a lot of pain. That's still violence, Paimon. Oh, God. This is still... Oh. Okay. This is still... violence. Oh, for goodness sake. Can I not throw from behind the... I don't know where I'm doing. Can I not throw from behind here? Like, maybe from here? Ah. Do I have to do this? Can I not just talk to him? Would that not be easier? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, well, I think I did it. See? I told you it was mean!
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
What, you throw something that someone's deathly allergic to at them and you don't think they're going to react badly? God!
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Doesn't sound like you can take it, my guy.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
After resting for a long while, Arataki Ito recovers enough to speak. I hope you're proud of yourself, Paimon.
Need a moment. That's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Yeah.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Yeah! Oh gosh, yeah, some people are awfully allergic to nuts. You've got to be careful. You've got to be real careful with nuts. You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. so you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here?
Because I have quest markers.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
Oh.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
My spectacles are going down my nose again. Yeah, the traveler's face is brilliant. Ito. I think you're lying.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Yeah, I fought a dragon and a harbinger. Try me.
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Questionable reasoning there.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
He is incredibly tall, I've just noticed. Like, I know that the traveler is quite small, but look at the height difference.
No way, mister. We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Thanks, Paimon. Tallest character in the game, that'll be it.
Looks
Show some
like
backbone,
you aren't gonna
Paimon.
let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Still doesn't have the arms of Alhaitham. Alhaitham, right? I'm saying it right, aren't I? It just doesn't come naturally to me. They did him dirty on that, yeah. It is a bit odd that he's got this, like, 8-pack and then skinny little arms in it. I mean, they're not skinny, but they're not, like, on the same level as his chest. On his release art, they were normal?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
Chinese censoring? That's just... Is that really the reason? Because that's really weird. That's really an odd... That's a very odd thing to censor and not censor other stuff like, you know, his entire chest being on show.
It's because of a little thing called... prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
It happened with Rosaria? What happened with Rosaria? What did they censor on her?
Huh? What are you talking about? We...
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
I told you. Protection.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others. I did. They nerfed Rosaria's boob size? Good.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Then further nerfed it on the Chinese servers. Fair enough. You know, like, I wish they would nerf it more sometimes. But this is what I'm saying. Like, sure, like, make Ito's arms smaller, but not if you're also going to have his entire chest on show and be really unrealistic, like, sculpted 8-pack, right? Like, either get rid of both or leave them both in. That's the point I'm making, you know? A lot of alternative outfits is due to Chinese censoring. Interesting. Interesting. I bet that a lot of the Chinese censored like characters' outfits are less sexualized and nicer. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I suppose I've got alternative outfits for Amber and Jean, and they're basically the same, so I don't really know.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Either way, you won't escape. Or, alright, you have a deal. Then again, they have Honkai where the sense of normal doesn't exist. Fair enough.
Oh, it's on!
That's games for you.
I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Okay, let's go. Go to the capture spot. I will. Climby climb. It's over here somewhere. Aha! Da 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 da!
By the way, Haimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
What kind of game do you think it is, Paimon, given the title?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Nope, I have not got rid of the storm.
Let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I played when I was a kid, did I?
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
I'm getting the sneaky suspicion that Ito is bad at this.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's
Stream
not up for a
Raiders.
fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over.
Stream Raiders time. Sorry, Ito, we are interrupting you. We are interrupting your broadcast to have a battle of our own. Right, what's going on? Shall I curse some of these guys over here? They're quite far close together. Maybe like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ones closest to us, perhaps. I think we get more if we do it this way. Let's go like that. Let's go! What are those vampires? Look at those skins. They're pretty cool. Go, 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 go! Oh, my Cerberus got killed. Oh, this one's tight. I think we're still all right though. Get them. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Not Serb, I know. Poor Serb. He did. He fought valiantly and with honor, and we will honor his sacrifice. Kill them! Haha! Yeah! We did it! Nestaxin, enjoy your gold. And Pyro, enjoy your gold. Yay! Alrighty, we got time for one more this session. Rain collectors. Beastfolk collect rain into pools and distribute the water by... distribute... I can pronounce words. The water via canals. We need this water source for our own army, so let's defend it. We shall do so. We are a mighty army. And we will succeed. Right, I need centurions and I need war beasts. Has my centurion cooled down yet? Yes, it has! We'll place that then. Protect the ally beast folk. Who is it? Warden. We get 50% damage resistance, but when he dies, we receive 30% more damage for 20 seconds. Oh. All allied units receive 30% more damage for 20 seconds. I read that as it ups their damage given, but I think it ups the damage taken. I think that's what it is. Oh, I'm so glad your lasagna was gorgeous, Andrew. You deserved a gorgeous lasagna after that trial. Just a little chewy. As in, like, the pasta itself being chewy, or, like, just the whole thing? I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying this like I know how to fix that, because I don't. I'm not the greatest of chefs. Oh, well, everybody, last Stream Raiders battle for today. Please join the team. Links in chat. It's up here. And we'll have a battle in half an hour. Pasta itself doesn't seem to cook through quite enough. It could be to do with, like, how thick your layers are. Maybe you need to make thinner layers. I don't know. I haven't made lasagna that often. It's not something I often do.
Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
Something tells me you're not. Can't wait for the traveler to get struck by lightning. That happened to me once. I think I was controlling Kujo Sara at the time, and I was stood on the edge of a cliff talking to an NPC. And while I was talking to the NPC, I got struck by lightning, flown off the cliff, and the game just went, nope. Like, it was stuck there for a bit, and then it just, like, reset itself and reloaded. And I just died. And then I had to listen to the whole NPC spiel again.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
If you say so.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Lightning storm on the lightning storm.
Our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wind. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think it is. I think they're lavender melons.
What the? Oh, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's
I see
try
one.
somewhere else.
I see one. There's one right here.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
It's kind of small.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
I don't think this is going to go well for Ito.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec, where's Paimon? What?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one! What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle!
Good job, Paimon.
Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Let's just go with Paimon's choice. How about that?
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Oh no. His poor self-confidence.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but... but still.
Never. Of course not.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Oh, shade from Paimon.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This'll finally be the one? You've never won before?
Well, you know, that's just life, man.
Of course he
there are so
hasn't.
many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
Yes. Ito, we do know that word, and we know what it means.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here.
I thought smaller beetles knew a whole bunch of sick moves.
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
All right.
Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
You know, we can't fault his positivity. Positivity is a good thing. Bug battle time! Oh, someone's in trouble? Oh, that is... Can't go up there. Over there? I don't know. No, thank you. Oh, fine. Haha!
Torn to oblivion.
Take that! Take that! Smackety smack.
I swear by my sword.
Oh no! I thought we fixed the sound. It worked on Wednesday. Oh no! Oh no! What? I'm so confused. Zhao did break the sound again. The only thing that's different is I changed the graphics from the lowest settings to the low settings because I think I was a bit overkill when I put it down to lowest. And luckily the stream's not lagging, so clearly it doesn't need to be the lowest. But we do have some weird sound issues again, which is very annoying.
Illusion shattered.
There we go. Hey, are you okay? Thank you very much. If you hadn't saved me, I don't know what would have happened. Oh, these monsters. I just wanted to mine some ores here. Are you a miner then? You could say that. I worked as a miner for some time, but ever since my mining team was shut down, I've had to take on odd jobs everywhere. But given the current situation, even odd jobs are hard to come by. I had to pick up my old job again to make some money. Either way, please accept this for saving my life. It's all I have. I hope you won't mind. Thanks, mate. Onwards. Time to reinstall OBS. I really don't want to reinstall OBS. But I think that might be the only thing I haven't tried. Ah!
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Let's go.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
I think Paimon's might have been a better choice.
When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
This is a very riveting fight.
Huh? No! My little Nimble Ninja!
Looks like I win again!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
That is a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That name caught on quick.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
Yeah, good job, Paimon.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
All right, little guy, use your super Paimon tornado!
That's a real thing now? Yeah!
Oh, I can't believe it. I lost.
Paimon did good for once. Paimon was useful. This never happens.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
I have to say, these beetles are humongous.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we let Dashke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
Well, I suppose the kid doesn't suspect a thing, but the kid is smarter and sees more than you give him credit for. I would wager.
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Yes! Yes, he is!
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Nothing gets past him.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Let's try to stay calm.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
I would quite like to know.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
I want to know why you lied about it. That's the thing I'm interested in. Ito!
I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Dun dun dun!
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Perhaps.
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth.
Yup.
The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
And these factions were all split based on what color you were?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
That's okay, okay. That's okay. I'll let them off. So, why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with.
There is a lot of racism in this story, though. I hope that we can combat it.
If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never going to get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them.
Fair enough.
Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
Yeah.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
Okay, also kind of fair.
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether.
Aw.
Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
Dun dun dun!
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine.
Suspicious.
Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I I can't bring myself to accept it.
Thanks for the hydrate, Ophu. Oopoo even. Because the blue only also value their own pride?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all of them.
I'm glad you like Ito. This is the first time I've met Ito. He's fun.
Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period.
Yeah, that's fair.
My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
There's a lot more intrigue here than I thought there was at the beginning of this quest. So you're trying to buy more time? I thought that he was just going to be like, oh, I'm covering up because one of my gang did a stupid thing. It's always cute. Oh, bless him.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house.
Oh no!
By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Why didn't you just tell us that in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
Like, that is a fair plan. We're complete strangers.
There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
I will help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
Your real culprits must be brought to justice. Yeah.
Treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
I don't know if that's helpful, Paimon.
So, you... Yeah, all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it.
I don't think you
I
did.
was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great.
Sure. I believe you.
Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
We can't do anything wrong.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
It's a lead. Let's go. All the way over there. Okay. I'm glad I was confused for a second there about the different colours of the Oni, but when he explained that it was they painted their horns different colours, I'm like, oh, okay. This is starting to make a tiny bit more sense. Let's go. Do I have to climb to get up there? Probably. Whee! I'm just coming at it from a really weird angle. That's what's going on here. Okay. Hello.
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Racist, man.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
But this guy escaped. Ooh.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
I love how everyone's completely fine with stealing stuff. And then the minute anyone's like, oh my god, they're stealing people, they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, like, fair. That is worse.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off.
Oh, so there's multiple people. It's not just Oni.
But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
So was there friction within the group?
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me?
Something else is going on here.
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
The goods? What, that he had?
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Sure, I'm sure that is a perfect plan. Go to this place that they may or may not come to. Let's do this.
The
Right,
rain stopped.
over there.
I don't concern myself with the weather.
We got to wait for these guys. So we've got, what, one Oni and a bunch of other people? Like, I have no idea what's going on here. I thought I did. Turns out I don't.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
After you wait for a while, the suspicious people finally emerge.
Oh, here they come!
Oh, are we gonna have to do a fight? Is the sound gonna go weird?
Yeah, there they are.
Probably.
One of them has horns.
Aha!
All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Ooh, we get to be Ito. Let's get him. Haha.
Looks like you
Take
fellas aren't
that.
going down without a fight. Fine by
Boink.
me. Let's fight first. Talk
Okay, so he's got a little tanky thing. That's nice.
evil conquering.
Right, sound, are you gonna work? Sort of. Is that it? Ah!
Worthless. Here. Worthless.
I guess we will be reinstalling OBS. That's very annoying. Boom, boom, boom. Where's the one that's like throwing fireworks? They're really annoying, those ones. Freeze! Ha ha ha!
Barbados, guide us.
Bam! Haha! Can't get me! Did it!
Hey, don't even think about running.
Come back!
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are.
This sounds dramatic.
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
Oh, he is dramatic.
But what about the Crimson Oni, hmm? You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
I mean, it does kind of sound like the Crimson only got the good end of the deal there. I'm not gonna lie. Stream Raiders! We'll find out about this in a minute. Stream Raiders time! Okay, last one for today. Let's go. Let's do this. They're quite far away. I'm gonna make us go fast. Go, 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 go. There's more enemies than allies. But fingers crossed. We can do it. Go, go, go. Ooh. Okay, it's going well. It's going well. Do, 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 do. Go, go, go. Okay, I think everyone in the top left has been killed. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Yeah! Just a few left now. Is my Centurion still alive? Yeah! They usually die. Get the one that's left! Everybody just triangulating on them. Haha! Yeah, we did it! Well done, everybody! Joteka, enjoy your gold, and Ashley, enjoy your gold, your shinobi scrolls even. Ooh, what did I get? I got a Dunwich War beast skin. Very fun. Right, we don't have time for another one today, but we've still got 20 minutes of stream. So that means we can still do more Genshin. Woohoo! And we can find out why this guy's been hurting people.
Huh? What's so funny?
Ooh, an Electroculus. I better go and get that.
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me?
Oh, the drama.
The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society.
That did sound like that's what the deal was. And I did wonder.
But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
Good question.
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
I think the fact that he has a vision is, like, enough, right? Like, surely that shows the kind of character he has?
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you.
And it doesn't seem like you can truly know a person from what you hear about them.
But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it, and since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
I do kind of question the logic of this deal. Because as Ito has been saying, if people don't really notice the difference between the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni, then surely if the Blue Oni are going to act as like evil Oni and all of that in order for the Crimson Oni to integrate into the society, all they're going to do is make people scared of Oni as a whole. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
So that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
That doesn't actually solve the root of the problem.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
Kind of my point, sort of.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
I don't know who would ever do such a thing. No. Not Ito. No.
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, alright? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
I thought you'd abandoned your Oni pride, mate. There's a lot going on here. This guy needs some help.
Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the Tenryo Commission.
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
It's too late!
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Oh no.
Who goes there?
Attaboy!
Haha. Take that instead.
Soldiers, quick!
Come on, men. We won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
Oh, look, he's got like a little... Is that a wolf face on the back there? Or... Because... I think the bull is the little... The little thing is a bull. Way! Oh, okay. He's got one of these. All right. Why doesn't this guy... Oh, this guy doesn't have a health bar because he's at the top. This is the big guy. Die. That's it. Attack my little cow. Don't attack me.
Who wants some of this?
Boom. Crystallize. Smackety smack. Did it! And because we had no Zhao, no weird sound.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission sent so many. But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Oops. Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with them first, man to man.
That's not... No, that's not helpful.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo Commission's about to arrest you!
Yeah, and then you can't settle anything man to man.
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Hey!
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right, then.
Some loyal friends.
Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Off we go.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Oh no.
Run for it, boss!
I hope they're okay. You managed to escape with the help of Arataki's gang.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
This way? Yeah.
Touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
He's only got 3 people in his gang. Aww. They seem nice though.
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
There are rather a lot of footprints.
At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
What's this?
A wrecked cart and some goods.
Ah!
Look alive. We've got company.
No. Go away. Woo. Boom, boom, boom.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further.
It's weird that the sound only
for us up ahead.
did it like it did it really badly the first time, and now it doesn't seem too bad. Oh well. Following the footprints.
Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
What could be going on around here?
They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Yeah, unless they're all ninjas or something.
Aha!
Hidden entrance.
Hey, Nobita!
Yes. All right. I think we just found their hideout.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you.
This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Huh? Fire away?
Did you really understand where Takuya was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
Are you though?
But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work.
I'm glad you're good, and I'm glad you're glad to butt that too.
So I'm here to save him no matter what.
All right, that's good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
No, Paimon, you are just a bit dumb.
Let's go.
Also, Ito is a bit dumb. I don't think Ito knows what's going on. Okay, I think, considering that this is go deeper into the Ronin hideout, probably the end. Arataki equals Turkey for the subtitles. Brilliant. I love that. I think we're I know you've just arrived, Nobita. I'm sorry, but it is about time to end the stream. And this is a good point to do it. So, that will be it for today. It's anime fight time. Next time it's anime fight time. Not right now, I'm afraid. But yes, thank you so much for joining me today on Chaos Friday, everybody. It's definitely Friday. I don't know what you could possibly think that it's not Friday, but it is. If you don't think it's Friday, that's on you. It is actually Chaos Friday. But anyway, what that means is today the game was picked by subscribers. Today it was pretty much just Nate. So we played Genshin because he's predictable. But yes, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves. It's Saturday in India. No, it's Friday everywhere. It's Chaos Friday today. Definitely Friday and definitely not Saturday. So yeah, I love you all very much. You're doing the most important thing to support the stream, which is watch it. If you didn't already know, my normal schedule is Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Because I have a job in the daytime now for the next couple of months, it's only going to be Sundays going forward. Some Saturdays maybe. I'm going to try and see if I can fit in the 3 streams a week on. It's just going to have to be different every week. Next week, I am only going to be able to do Sunday. I don't have any other days free. I have no evenings free, and Saturday is not free. So it's just Sunday next week. But we will have a stream tomorrow for Sunday as well. I hope and pray you become a famous actress. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yes, so the next stream will be tomorrow. It's time for Cult of the Lamb. Yeah. There are many ways you can support the stream. If you are able to and would like to donate monetarily, then you can donate to my tip jar. It's right in there. Or you can subscribe, cheer with bits. All that money goes right back into the stream, which is nice. Nothing wrong with being busy. Yeah, with busyness does come money. So there is that, yes. Well, only if the busy stuff is getting you money, which it's not always doing. But right now it is, which is nice. So yeah, you can support that way. If you don't want to support monetarily, you can join the Discord. Come and chat. If you are a subscriber, that is where you can vote on games for Chaos Friday, like today. And lots of other fun things as well, even if you're not a subscriber. So come join us there. You can also follow me on social media everywhere at Chloe_with_the_flow. There's a couple of places where there's a slight variation of that, but you'll be able to find it. It's still Chloe with the Flow. That link also has links to all of my other things that I do on the internet, including the music on Spotify. You can also find my music on Amazon and YouTube and Deezer and somewhere else that I can spot, and Apple Music. There we go. But I just put the Spotify link on there because A, that's the only one I know how to use, and B, I feel like it's the most common platform. But anyway, you can find all that on there, including Deck of Many Aces, which is an actual play D&D 5e podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. We have literally just released a new episode yesterday, and I quite like this episode. It is quite fun. We have half of it with some cool, fun roleplay, and half of it where we just do leveling up shenanigans because we got to level up. And I did the very first. No, it's not my very first. Technically, it's my second multi-class character because I've done a multi-class once before, but I didn't really choose it. It was kind of chosen for me, and it was a one-shot, so it didn't really count. But this one I have put thought into. I'm doing a multi-class. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll find out. But it's very fun. Go and check that out wherever you find podcasts, and also wherever you find podcasts, you can find me on A Rendezvous with Destiny, where we've just started campaign 2. We're about 3 episodes in, I want to say now. 3rd episode just released on Thursday. We're all werewolves. It's real fun. So do go check that out. And last but not least, you can find me over on the Dragon Network by T4C Studios, where I'm in a whole bunch of stuff. But coming very soon will be Bowie's and Spelljammer, which is a D&D campaign where we're all playing different versions of David Bowie, and it's in Spelljammer, and it's so fun. So yeah, please do check that out. You can watch all of the stuff that I'm in coming up very soon, and all the stuff I've done previously is on there as well. So yeah, lots of things you can get involved with and watch that involve me when I'm not streaming. So there you go. As I said, next stream will be tomorrow for Cult of the Lamb. And now the question is who to raid. I know who. I don't feel like we've raided Atlantis in a little bit. So he is currently live. He's playing chess. I believe, I may be wrong, I believe he's doing a 12-hour subathon right now. I did see something about it. So please do show him some support, because he is incredible, and I know for a fact that he is attempting to become a full-time content creator. So please support him and please give him lots of love. He's celebrating his 200th stream. Yes, let's go give him extra love times 200. Copy and paste that raid call into the chat, everybody. And I will see you all very soon once I have got that up on my phone. Something that I always forget to do. Yay! Okay, I hope you're excited. I hope you're all good at chess. But I will see you very soon.